Hey Justin, I'm going to show you here what I set up on the Vision Hawk. I went with the Vision Hawk because the Vision Mini was taking too long. It was taking nearly 2 seconds to decode everything or to run the entire process. The Vision Hawk is taking a little under 400 milliseconds normally. I don't think I saw it go over 400, I should say. I set it up so it's on the same IP address that you're currently using, so you should be able to just go under your Connect. If you plug the Vision Hawk into your laptop directly, you should see the Vision Hawk pop up. By the way, you do need to update your auto vision to the current because I updated everything in the cameras to speed up the process times. So I'm going to go with the Vision Hawk. And when you select it, it's going to open up in the run screen. It doesn't show anything until you actually trigger the camera. So I just reached back and I flipped a trigger on there so you can see the inspection here. What you don't see is I have a trigger wired into the QX1 along with the beacon. The beacon is flashing green for half a second whenever it finds the word export here. On this screen, this is just the run screen, so this is going to show you what it's currently inspecting. But what you're going to have to do is when you get on site is you're going to have to train it the actual characters on the flap. So you're going to have to click on the edit button, and then you're going to upload current job from device. The username and password. The username is microscan with the uppercase M. And the password is Vision. And then you just click Login. And it'll take a while to upload, but it will upload the Vision program out of the camera. So now you're in the Vision job here. You'll see the 3 tools that I put in to locate. One was for the X, one is for a vertical export, one's for a horizontal export. And actually the 4th tool here is this is the logic I'm using for it to decide whether or not to fire the output. So if it's export or export vertical or the X, then this tool becomes true. Which then under the outputs, I have output 1 configured to fire when the export tool becomes true. So that's how that works. As far as training the characters, you want to go to the first tool, the locate X1. That's just for the big X. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the X in the field of view. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to click the little Run Once tool here, and there's your X. Now I'm going to take the template, which is the smaller border. When you grab one of the templates, when you grab this border, make sure that the right tool is highlighted here, because you might accidentally grab a different template and you'll see a different tool highlight. So make sure you're grabbing the template for the X. Then you just put it over the top and you're going to train it. Now I have the tool set up for about 30 degrees of rotation. If you wanted to increase it or decrease it, you can go ahead, but that's where it's set. You're going to have to train all the tools, so the next one you might want to do is the export one, which is the horizontal. I'm going to go put the export in front. Alright, I'm back. Now I'm going to run once, and there's the word export. I'm going to grab my template, drag it over the top, I'm going to train it, and now you got the export. Same thing, I have about 20 degrees of rotation on this one. You want to train the vertical one, that's the 3rd step here. You'll notice it's oriented for vertical. Okay, so I'm going to run once, and I'm going to grab this template, lay it over the top, train it. Now it knows this word export. So I put 3 in there so you can demo the 3 of them. I don't know if you want to try adding another one while you're there, but to add another one you just click this little locate tool. And the larger box I just make as large as the field of view. And the smaller box you would just put it over whatever it is that you want to learn. I'm just going to do it on that, and you just hit the train. I usually like to change the name just so you know what, trying to keep them straight. I'm going to call it a tree, what the heck. So anyway, if you want to add a tool, you want to come in here, set your fit quality to normal, set your rotation, and then you want to go into your advanced properties. That's this little table looking thing. And positioning accuracy, I set it to fast because you don't need to know the position. So there you go, there's your tools. I'm actually going to delete this one so that, there we go, so that it's not screwing up my logic. But now from here you can go to run and it's going to download. Takes a while to download. While that's downloading, I've just mentioned that this is the 1 megapixel. You might be able to get away with the VGA. It might run faster with the VGA, and also I think the biggest advantage will be that it runs faster. So anyway, here's the here it's running. I'm going to go ahead and trigger it. And in this one it saw them both, so but still the light flashed, and I covered up the X and the trigger, and you can see it found the word export. Don't worry about seeing this. You'll notice the little locate is red and the export is still an X. It just says, hey, I found a candidate. It doesn't really mean that it decoded it or that it saw it. It did not see it. So I wouldn't worry about it. In this case, it took like 440 milliseconds, so it did take longer this time. This is probably because of this weird one that caught here. So with the rate these boxes are going by, I'm not worried about it. I mean, if we have a second, I'm not worried about that amount of time. So once that's all in there, you just want to shut it down. Whether or not you do this is up to you. You hit the little stop icon, and then you hit the little RAM, and you say save as job1.avp. That's going to save it in the camera. Again, it takes a while to download. Imagine that. It takes a long time for images and files to transfer between microscan cameras in your computer. Huh. That's strange. Oh wow, it looks like it locked up, but don't worry, it didn't. It didn't lock up, it just looks like it locked up. It's just taking a little bit longer, and it'll eventually get there. It'll get there. There you go. And it's back up and running again, so whoops. If I can get it held in place there, and you can see it hit the locate on the X, and there you go. So I'll leave that all set up for you. Talk to you later.